Dear content creators, as you'll discover, this game is full of intrigue and plot twists. Please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the white hallway so that interested players can fully enjoy the experience for themselves if they wish to. So, fair warning. Don't watch me play this if you care about spoiling mystery games.
Keep walking.
Oh. Bet you'd want me to go this way. It's locked. Huh. You just want me to go back to that place, isn't it?
Are they?
What's that? Oh, that's the stuff I stole last time, and it was... great. It's made everyone turn to gold.
Would you?
I'm looking. Papyrus. Scintilla to Sentia, may Clementia give you the strength to forgive me. I'm sorry to have to leave you this way, but I have found a way to escape and I must take it. I hope we meet again someday. That's a clue at least, right?
Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out of here? Get out, you horrid barbarian!
Okay, so you're not gonna talk to me again? Okay. I found you. Oh. What?
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
Well, I guess I can't... I pissed you off already, so I can't get you to see this. Well, I don't know.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
That was a bowl full of urine that they used to wash their clothes. Because of its ammonia content. Just like how? That's why everyone smells like urine. I don't know. Photo mode. Save. I found a clue and don't want to lose it. But I'm gonna run get coffee and I should probably try. I don't know. Try harder. Get smarter. Try harder. Get smarter. Oh, that's still her. Just wandering around right now. I don't think I've been over here yet. Waterfall looks new. Man, I was really tired while I was playing this last night. So, I wasn't the most aware of my surroundings. To say the least. Actually, what did I figure out last night? Did I figure out anything? There's a quest, is there? I haven't talked to everyone yet, because I know from the system registry there's at least like... Okay. I think this only leads... I think this like goes to... whatever is marked on my map. Oh, this is where I start. So, that's cool. No, I just want to come out and go to the right. There's another place to explore over here. Another place to explore! But is it good enough? Will it ever be good enough? No? Okay, thanks. So there's nothing up here? No reason to come up here? Oops. What? Free money? Didn't cause everyone turn to gold. That's cool. Have some money now. Save after that. Wait a second. I mean, people turn to gold, but... Could I just slowly steal the money and then just reset time every time? Holy shit. I got lots of money. Is there... Oh, yeah, no, it's got the money in there. 409. Not bad. So the sun comes in even though we're trapped underground or whatever. It's not like completely dark all the time or anything. I feel like I should... Oh, I have another... Greater time paradox. Common thread. Okay. Work on that. Oh yeah. Just remember I could sprint. It's just... All the buttons in this game are like different from what they would be in like any other game. Like to sprint, instead, do you push L3? No. Slash the right stick, because this isn't a PS3 controller. This isn't a PlayStation controller, so there's no R3, whatever. But do you push R3? No, you hold down L2. Or L3? Do you hit L3? No, you hold down L2, essentially. To sprint.
The great temple
Hello?
majestic.
Hello. Have we met before? You're
You
going
know a way
to let
out of
me
here?
out of here? Really?
It's not what I said. I asked if you know a way out of here.
Please. I hate it here. It makes me very sad. You're mean. I don't like you.
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
Some people mentioned memory
It's
lapses.
true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through. You mentioned earlier, you met a young woman
Don't
in
you
the
just love
forest named
springtime?
Karen. Yes?
That's
I
right.
see. And was this Karen, by any chance, wearing a hood?
She was wearing a hoodie. How could you have known that? Was she? I don't
Because I've
remember
seen
that.
her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
It's not safe there. An assassin just arrived.
What? How could you know that? And why are you talking to me instead of doing something about it? Please, go and stop him, and come back to me once we're no longer in danger.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, that's me doing it. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? I was like... I can't do that to other doors, so that's kind of funny. Dooley's note. A note from Dooley protesting his innocent. I did not do it. Bib I obtun T elube. I'm like, is this it? Maybe this is some weird clue. Read it upside down, it'll make sense. So, in order to talk to her now, I have to... Should I do this? I don't know. I'll save the game and... think about it. and do it, try it again. I just wonder if there's different options.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Yes, I saw him worshipping in a small round shrine just outside the city, second
Thank
building on
you.
your left.
For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Yep. I can't believe that worked. So because I saved her, I could use it as a trap for him. Let's see, he's an idiot who won't listen.
Curse you, cultist.
Oh, and now I get the bow. By order of Emperor Nero, all loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute the arsonist and murderer Tiberius Quintus Crispus at the Ventura District of Rome. About 40 to 50 years old, he is average height, average build, has dark hair, and has one green eye and one blue eye. He's typically clean shaven. He is a known associate of cultists, suffers from delusions of grandeur. Okay. Lead resolved, straight as an arrow. Okay. Well, I got him out of the bathhouse, but is there anything else in here? Oh, that's a huge bathhouse. Huh. Huh. Just some people's discarded stuff, I guess. Thanks. Alright, well... I got rid of that person in the bathhouse. Can I keep... like, when time resets, can I just kill him over and over again and keep taking his stuff? Loading. Huh, I didn't even notice this. There's a building over here. Oops. Oh, I can like go through the stuff I have equipped, I guess. Greek statue, probably the goddess tomb. Whoop. That's someone who's dedicated. Perhaps the local Greek resident knows more about her. Thought I was an archaeologist. I should know this stuff, right? An oil lamp. Oops. Looks like someone has been through here recently. Is this the way out of here? Oh, I thought the shadows made it look like somebody was lying there, and I was like, oh, new person hiding out. Some kind of battle. Oh, I'm still crouched. Should save? Sure, I'll save. Just a kid about to, like, die or something, I don't know. Somebody said something about monsters being in the... A liar? What the... Is this like Dooley's place? Like where he's been, like, hoarding his treasure or something? Like, it's a lot of stuff. It's called Undercity, apparently. Oh, I was going to see if I could jump off here. And there's an invisible wall. Yeah. Invisible walls everywhere. Wow, this place is... Wow. Got an achievement. Archaeologist. Discover what lies beneath the city. Just, I randomly discovered this place. So,
you carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Remarkable.
Scared the crap out of me.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
I'm Redbeard.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I found this place by accident. That's the truth.
Brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Nope.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
Fair enough. I want to know your name.
You've returned. I will tell you everything I know, but first, the one... Let us find out with...
Oh.
Then you should
really
speak
like
with
you
your
tell me.
contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories, and see if you detect a pattern of some sort. It is best if you come to this realization for yourself. You would never believe me if I told you.
It's Zeus, isn't it? Damn it! I want to know his name, but I guess when I come down again, I'll say you first. Oh, that's like a shortcut back. So was that it? That's all that was down here? Well, let's see if I can talk to... Whoops. If I push to the right instead? Okay, that brings the flashlight up. Right. No? What? That was weird. Oh.
You there! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
Statues come to life and fire golden bows at the arrows. Golden bows, arrows at them. Golden bows, arrows at them.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
I think the Golden Goose is meant to be a cautionary tale.
Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
Sure, I'm
Excellent.
interested.
So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not
No
really.
problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
A golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
But you want me to steal it?
Gods no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Why can't you do it
I'm
yourself?
more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Why can't I just take
Because
it?
the gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
Isn't that extremely
When
dangerous?
Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Prometheus was also punished for eternity, if I recall
Only
correctly.
because he was silly enough to get caught.
That's all the questions
Are
I
you in,
had.
partner?
If you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. Alright, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment.
God, I really wish...
And here we are, a gold
Uh-huh.
leaf bow.
Fake golden bow.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
God. Just want to look at your face so I know who I was talking to exactly. That's who I thought. This guy. Who's threatening Virgil?
But I did overhear Fabia telling Georgius she saw something. Very well.
I'll be going now.
Another time.
So I guess I'm trying this now. I still kind of want to talk to Aquitas or whatever her name was and stuff.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Did you going to unlock it? Or maybe he just unlocked it with his mind just now. Or whatever.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Yep. With the golden people? Hmm. Okay. This is a really bad idea. Looks like there's still light in here. Stand on your head. Oh. Oh, I'm just supposed to stand on his head and then... Again, this is a really bad idea. Let's save the game again.
Is that
That
you,
worked?
partner? Do you have the bow? Wonderful.
Yes.
Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you. A little bit
You locked
slow,
me in
aren't you?
here?
Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
How is this not against the golden rule? You said you'd split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, have a good loophole.
How can I trust you after you double-crossed me like
You're
this?
just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognize my own handiwork.
Oh, there's no... I can't give him the bow anyway. Even if I gave it to you, you'd probably just leave me in here. Forget it.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
What? Should I save? I don't know. Maybe I'll make a new save. You want me to shoot the nest? Shit. Did your health just come back over time or something? Because I was damaged before. Oh no, it does just come back over time. Oh nice. I was wondering how you were you're supposed to heal yourself and stuff, but... Free stuff, nice. It really wants me to save over my older save. That's weird. Oh! It's like solve problems. Thanks for the hints, disembodied voice. You're my favorite. I got an achievement for that. Golden Archer. Guild your first thing. That was actually my second thing. So you're late. Huh. What's that? Thank you. I probably can save over the other save now. Or delete one of them, because I only need one save most of the time. I'm not a person who goes back and rethinks things. Just not for me. Alright. Ooh, a thing.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care
pretty
what
long.
they think. Everything my beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care. My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think.
Oh.
Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and, disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that, even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Is this her, you think? Nevelia, or whatever her name was? Okay. Got anything else to say? Or can you only talk when I'm not looking at you? Okay, I'll figure it out then. Can I jump over to there? Oh, this looks stable. I think I saved just now, but I'll do it again just in case. Oh, I can jump over here. Cool. Thanks, statue, for your belief in me. This is such a useful thing. Let me see, now I can climb this. Yeah. Oops. Just keep saving. Oh, and I found a way into the palace the same way. Huh. It's not like I could go anywhere else, though. That's funny, though. Is there... The door is barred. Can't take that off, I guess. What's up? Says it's not stealing. Alright. But I'm gonna need all the arrows I can carry. It said something about horror elements or whatever, so I'm just kind of like worried now. Oh god. What? I knew it. Okay. Music's still going. It makes me think I'm still being attacked, but... Okay. Guess I'm alright. That's it. Oh, I hit your armor. I see. Another one. Can I just save in the middle of battle? Apparently I can. Let's see, I hit the armor again. Stupid armor. Make me waste arrows. I need all these arrows so I can turn more things into gold that aren't stupid statues. They aren't stupid skeletons. Good, more arrows. Need those. Small house with shine where ancient omens offer daily prayers for protection. Well, now I have tons of arrows. 42. Pretty good. Yeah, let's save again. Just keep saving. Just keep saving. Okay, so I'm like in the palace now, but...
You're not supposed to be here.
Alright.
Thank you.
Peeled statue.
Thank you.
Some of them say thank you. That's funny. Enough. Well, she's not there anymore, but... I just turned a random square into gold. Oh, there's no algae here. Is this the way? I'll try this way first. Nope. Okay, never mind. I can't go this way. Alright. That's awesome. Go around kicking statues now. Ah. Alright, let's save again. And I'm just worried I'm gonna screw up. A few more arrows, yeah. That algae trick's really good. God damn. Damn it, I'm just missing though. Jeez. Just like kicking him afterwards. Can I keep kicking him? No, just one good kick. Knock him over. Let's save again. I'm healing. Huh. Give me less and less arrows as it continues. Give me more arrows. Damn it. Yeah, certain areas of this like be a little clunky. Oh. Cool. Oh. Aim for the pelvis. Except I keep getting the stupid golden statue instead. There we go. Oh! There. There's a lot of arrows doing that, though. But... Oh. Why, thank you for having so much faith in me. Oh. Can I jump from there to here? No. Alright, I'm guessing I just have to climb up from over here, but... Ah. Huh. That was weird. Kick. A little kick. Alright. Same thing, different day. I don't know. Same thing, different thing. Okay. More money. I'm gonna have so much money. Distract them. Alright. Whoops. At last. I'm glad that they're looking for death. Huh? Okay, I don't know. Oh, another coin pouch though. Those aren't the same ones. Huh. Key to the palace. Definitely take that.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
No? No, that's not it either. I think I'm just supposed to unlock the doors, even though it looks like it's a way out up there or something. I don't think I can climb up anywhere, yeah. Huh. Alright. Damn it. I saw you through the door crack. Okay, I like that you can take stuff from the palace just all willy-nilly. Since, that's not stealing if you're stealing from the king, or whatever. House balcony. I can't take this arrow. Ah. But now I can't get back here. Damn it. It has nothing to do with their armor, I guess. Whoops. No, I guess I could have just trapped them in here, Alright. I need all the help I can get. I go this way? No. Wait. Okay, good. Oh, it did spread out of that. Cool. I can kick while I'm still aiming. Good to know. Okay, I think it just takes 2 shots or something where you hit them. Oops. Oh. Okay. Oh shit. Garum, a fermented fish sauce used as a condiment. Gives off a faint salty aroma. GF Scum Scravry X Offie NA Scavry. What? I don't know what that means. I think it's in Latin. Maybe just like warning contains fish oil or something. Kick them all. Why is this? I don't know.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
So that's what these people are, the people she's tried to remove their golden skin or whatever. Oops. Damn it. Sorry your skin was removed and you're so cursed or something. Oh shit. Coming. Appears to be dead. Evidently its death didn't break the golden rule. If it looks fresh, someone's been through here recently. Let's save it now anyway, okay. You can talk? Why are you helping me? Uh-oh. You must be Navia,
You
whatever.
must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
If you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold.
I care about that. I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
This has nothing to do with me.
Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace, for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
It's not just this statue whispering to me, a lot of them do it, but it's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was... Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
It's crazy talk. No, I swear.
You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
I ended up here by accident. All I wanted to do is leave.
What are you talking about?
I got trapped in tunnels under the city and came up inside the palace.
So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
I never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. And in so much pain. It's the air coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Wait, I can undo this.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
I can cover in gold again.
What? How?
This golden bow is the weapon that encases people in gold.
Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll give you the key to my old medical chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. Understood?
Alright, stand back. I can talk to her.
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you, thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. Here's the key I promised you. It opens a chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I believe there are a few things in there which may be useful to Lucretia.
Alright. Or, I don't know.
Now,
Take it.
please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
Goodbye, Novia.
Go. And never return. What? Are you still here?
Where do I go? Yeah. Survivor. Survive the palace. Okay.
I take it you've cleared the way to the baths? Follow me, but don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
Still follow her. It's nearly nighttime now. Took a very long time. Find me. Okay.
All right, you're here. You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river was wearing a hood. Here, look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp. But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest to find a hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it, only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Charon. It was C-H-A-R-O-N, as in Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Charon, who, in exchange for the right coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means.
This place is the underworld?
I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to answer them if I can.
So we're dead.
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know.
What can you tell me about Karen?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman, or even Greek, you would know these stories. Each of them is slightly different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks.
Why don't you all recognize Karen immediately?
To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood, and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood of some sort, and their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again.
Why are there so few people in the underworld?
Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river. But that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not.
Were you trying to keep this from me?
No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings, but I would never have figured it out without your help, I promise you.
That's all the questions I had.
Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it, if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter, Orpheus, a Thracian poet, Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra, and Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
Sometimes you seem uncomfortable calling the god of the underworld by his name. Why is that?
All Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us. You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at your own peril.
Can't we escape the way we came in?
It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, this place is fairly well designed to keep us here. There's no way to climb up the shaft. And even if you could build a ladder big enough, just trying it would break the golden rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left behind by those who've tried.
Tell me more about confronting Pluto head-on.
Is everyone so blunt where you're from? Oh. That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the golden rule, and maybe even put an end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
Hercules couldn't manipulate time or turn organic matter into gold.
Are you telling me that you can? I won't pretend to understand exactly what that means, but if that's true, then perhaps you stand a chance. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need
the great
an audience
Redbeard.
with you-know-who, and for that, you'll need to enter the great temple overlooking the city. The problem is, the door has been sealed shut for as long as I've lived here, and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again.
What can you tell me about the obelisk?
It's a towering stone monument with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome, but of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago. It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However, this one is unusual in that each of the 4 sides is decorated in a different style: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and another I don't recognize. That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque.
Where would I find the Roman
Good
plaque?
question. To answer that, we first need to ask who would have defaced the obelisk in the first place. It would have had the god's name engraved into it, so it may be that whoever desecrated it wanted that name to be forgotten. And there's only one group of people I know of who might want to do that. There's a cult in Rome that often argued there is only one true god. Theirs, of course. They've been known to start fires, as well as deface religious monuments whose existence challenged their beliefs. If I were you, I'd go looking for them. Of course, they've all been in hiding since the fire last year, so finding them won't be easy. But I did hear a rumor they have a secret shrine somewhere in the city. Perhaps, if you could find that, you might be able to recover the Roman plaque.
Where would I find the Greek plaque?
I don't know. But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius. His store is in the forum.
Where would I find the Egyptian plaque?
Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, would be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks ago. But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern, so perhaps you could talk to her, or just take a look in his room.
What? Where would I find the mystery plaque?
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one. But perhaps finding the other 3 will illuminate the way.
Let's talk about something else. Tell me more about escaping with the help of that one or
As I
guide.
mentioned, both Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape.
Proserpina.
And Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina. What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage.
So she might be willing to work against him to help
If
us.
the stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels?
I hear the female statues whispering to me every now and then.
Truly? And you're only bringing this up now? Then again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
It's always the same voice, and she's helpful, if a little cryptic.
Fascinating. Perhaps she is a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
Not yet.
Oh, see. Well, let me know if you hear anything that might be a thread through this labyrinth.
Alright, I'm ready to get started.
Alright. I would suggest not discussing this with anyone. The best we can do for them is to let them remain oblivious for as long as possible. As for Livia, it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not alone.
Have a chat with Livia
In any
first.
case, time is of the essence, so you'd best begin. May Fortuna guide you. Although you may not need her with Proserpina on your side.
Well, seems to be nighttime now. She's right away again. Ooh, another mosaic. An ancient Roman mosaic depicting a godlike figure turning a man into gold. Lots of mysterious stuff going on. Oh, I can look at my... Did I complete anything? Okay, I don't know. I have a lot of things. A lot of leads and stuff. But I can't steal it because... Then again, he taught me that as long as everything's really dark, then I can do it. I'll just go steal it. Can I put this out somehow? Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Everyone's asleep now, though. Oops. Oh yeah, I already looked at that stuff. Okay, I don't know how to steal that.
Hilarious.
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
Still no sign of Scintilla. And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but...
Ixion turns.
What if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that for the gods. Try to relax, get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
The 49 Beladies fetch again, with incessant labor, the water they have lost. Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
I figured it out. I know where we are.
Say it. Speak its name.
The underworld.
Then it is true. I was right.
You were.
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid. He gives such an uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
I will do my best to remember the relevant verse. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, and is never too small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. And still others incur punishment. I hope I have done it justice, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
All right.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
Your clothes. So exotic.
Guess I'll talk to her.
Keep an eye out for Centilla, would you?
Hey, Aurelia.
Oh, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before, a certain learning and sophistication.
Oh, stop it. No, please go on. And you're as charming as you are beautiful. I'll say that.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
What? You came on to me.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget what happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my
I got
tavern?
achievement for that. Smooth talker. Get rejected by Aurelia. I looked for Kabosh. Have you seen him?
Not for a few weeks now. Last time I saw him, he was sitting at a table with Georgius, whispering about some job. I remember because they kept looking over their shoulders as if they didn't want anyone else to know. So, naturally, I hovered. The one word I kept hearing was vanishing, and then, the next day, Kabosh just disappeared. Coincidence? I think not.
What's your story? Except I wouldn't get coffee.